Welcome back here to Copenhagen, Denmark, where we're gonna have the fifth fight of the prelims. We're gonna have Mikkel Emil from Denmark fighting Alen Zangana from Sweden. Mikkel Emil comes in with 0 wins, 10 losses against Alen. Perfect record of 2 wins and 0 defeats. Guys, what can we expect? Mikkel has tried it so many times before, no wins. We are hoping for him to get a win. Nikolai, what can we expect?
This guy deserves to win more than anyone. He's been coming like for the cage 10 times now and being so close to getting a win every time, but lacks the last like 0.5% before he gets the win. This guy is a warrior and he deserves to get the win today. Let's see how he does it.
Absolutely, you put it perfectly there, Nikolai. He deserves a win more than anybody because at the end of the day, you know, you can have fantastic technique and all that stuff, the best preparation, the best dietitian, but if you don't have heart, then it might not take you all the way. He has heart in droves, in spades, in whatever way you want to package and cut it and send it out. He's got heart.
Exactly. And the opponent for Mikkel Emil, Alen Zangana, is entering the octagon very shortly.
Yeah, Zangana, a very experienced boxer. He's got an excess of 40 or something boxing bouts and has boxed very successfully for the Hammarby Boxing Club, which is the home of Kostas Nanga, who is one of Sweden's best active pro boxers.
And also was fighting in the Nordic Championship in boxing.
Yeah, that's right.
Not a bad song to enter the octagon with. Really also puts up some grooves from the audience. And Nikolai, how much does the song you're entering the octagon, how much does it mean? Like, does it have some kind of extra mental preparation when you get into the with the song?
100%. I feel like some fighters, they have like their song they want to use to. For me personally, it's like, what song do you train to at the moment and what gets you up and going? So, of course, the song is putting a fire under you. It's getting you in the mood for fighting. So you have to choose a song that gets you in the mood for fighting.
So you the song that you're entering to, is that, so did you train a lot for that song? So when you heard it like that, some of the training drills, you know, some of the things you were thinking about how to perform in the cage, is that already like mental preparation?
Yeah, sometimes you listen to that song a lot on the training, but other times you just in your car driving, you hear a song, you really like it, you get pumped by the song, and you get a feeling like, this will get me going, so I'm gonna use this song.
And here we have him.
But in the end, you know, the song is doing the fighting, so some of the smaller events, they don't let you pick your own song. They just put a song on for you. So you shouldn't rely too much on your song and your rituals. You should always be able to go in and perform.
And now we're gonna have our Danish, let's call him hero,
our Danish
Mikkel
hero,
Emil.
Mikkel Emil.
Yeah, there's people on their feet already.
Yeah, he's getting the applause that he really...
Mikkel really is a fan favorite. Mark, the president, praised him many times for his fighter heart and his determination. This guy comes to fight every time. And I feel like we're gonna see a win coming his way today.
But everybody loves him here. Everybody is standing up, clapping, really enjoying their time, and they're gonna be behind it. That's 100% sure.
I'd say almost a bit of an unofficial mascot for Danish MMA. I mean, like you said, everybody loves Mikkel Emil. I mean, it really doesn't matter what his record is. He shows his heart, and honestly, he's been really close a couple times at getting that,
many times. Emil Bam Bam, we just saw had a win, was fighting Mikkel Emil I think like a year or two ago, and he was very, very close to submitting Bam Bam. So I would say for like at least 6 of his fights, he was very, very close to getting the win.
So maybe tonight is the night where he gets the win, remove the 0 in front of his name.
Yeah, this is the 3rd time we're seeing Mikkel Emil in Airtox Dominance. We saw him first against Anis Palani, and then after that against Erik Nordin.
Two great fighters. Palani and Nordin really great fighters, really showed a great performance. So it wasn't like easy fighters he was fighting. So really...
yeah, you got to take that into account. Mikkel Emil hasn't been meeting anybody
weak
without the experience. He's been having hard fights for all of his fights.
Exactly. So he doesn't say no to a fight. He's here again. And let's bring it up to our ring announcer, Sebastian Bolt, to present the fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the 5th fight of the night! This fight will be a battle in flyweight fight sanctioned by the Danish MMA Federation with a weight limit at 57 kilograms. 3 minutes will be on the clock through 3 rounds. And now, let me introduce the fighters. First, in the blue corner, he holds a record of 2 wins and no defeat. He weighed in at 56.7 kilograms and was measured at 169 centimeters. He fights out of Pancrase and represents Sweden, Alen Zangana. In the red corner, with a record of 10 defeats and no win, he weighs in at 56.5 kilograms and was measured at 175 centimeters. He fights out of Fight Center and represents Denmark, Mikkel, Emil. Our 3 judges scoring this contest in the octagon sides are Jakub Pusara, Dominic Pusara, and Thor Sandberg. The referees in charge of the octagon is Mikkel Birk Olsen.
So will it be 3rd time's the charm for Mikkel Emil?
Here at Airtox Dominance. Can he get his first win? Let's see. Zangana is ready. Mikkel Emil is ready. Touching gloves.
It's also hard to find a more respectful guy than Mikkel Emil. I mean, not an ounce of bad blood in his body, that's for sure. Oh, goes up top with that kick.
But that was also something that worked both against Palani and Nordin. His kicks were actually pretty good. The knees was really working as well.
And interesting, gets a takedown attempt out of Anis Palani, or Alen Zangana, rather.
Another great knee from Mikkel.
Looks dialed in also. Ooh, just missed with that knee. Nice, ducks under that strike.
Good jab as well here from Mikkel Emil to start. Looking good. Good kick. And that really worked for him. I really wanted to see him kick more against Palani and also against Nordin. And he...
Yeah, really, usually those low kicks work great against boxers because boxers tend to have a heavy front foot, making it hard to check the kicks, and also it hurts a lot when you get kicked.
Great point, Nikolai. And so far it is...
Oh, some great boxing now from Alen.
Yeah, I think the key for Emil will be keeping it kind of at his range and fighting on his terms.
Exactly, having a bit of a distance, using his leg kicks, you know, to soar up the front leg of Alen. So also when he tries to make the pressure with his front leg, it's gonna hurt a little bit, and that means that he's not gonna have as much power in his strikes afterwards.
I did like how Zangana dug to the body though with that left hook. That was a very nice, very boxing. Oh, drops him. And interesting, not a whole lot of urgency from Zangana in pursuing to the ground, but he probably does feel a little bit more comfortable on the feet. That being said, he has won a Stockholm Open BJJ tournament in 2023, so...
He's good at the ground, though.
Yeah.
Mikkel Emil really working his leg kicks. Another good leg kick.
Exchange of knees as well in the clinch.
Even though they have the shin pads on, you feel those leg kicks.
Oh,
sure.
you do.
Another great one.
Yeah, another one. Mikkel should really stay out of the pocket. Those kicks are working for him. He should stay out of the pocket and keep throwing those kicks.
Really good round.
Slowing Alen down.
Yeah.
Close first round. Perhaps with that knockdown though, Zangana might have gotten it, but
we never know with these judges.
Well, due to the criteria, it shouldn't count as much, but you can't help but get influenced by a knockdown as a judge.
I mean, it is such an optical effect of the fight, or of a round rather. One thing that I would like to see more from Emil is him setting up the leg kicks instead of leading with them, because Zangana, he started sort of figuring out the timing and he started to counter.
Yeah. What he should do is he should like push him with his hands, make him go backwards, and then throwing his kicks.
But a good first round here. Getting ready for the second round. Corners are getting out of the cage. We are ready. Second round. Former football player Mikkel played in Brøndby. National player.
Another great kick from Mikkel. Another one.
Not just double down, but triple down. The last one didn't land well. But yeah, I'm sure his coaches have told him that, but yeah, those kicks are having effects. You're facing a boxer.
Good jab here from Mikkel. Good combination though from Zangana as well.
Yeah. He needs to fire back and, you know, not just be pushed back by the leg kicks. Again, another solid hook to the body there from Zangana. I like that.
Zangana is mixing up a little bit better, you know, even with a leg kick, then he goes with a combo up top with the hands, where Mikkel Emil only shoots with the feet, getting the either with
the knee from Mikkel.
Exactly, the knee or the regular leg kicks. I think an eye poke.
And again, such a respectful,
great sportsmanship.
Yeah, I mean, the referee didn't really notice it, but Mikkel Emil made sure that he did.
Yeah, it looks like we got a small cut on Zangana. I don't know, is from his eye or below it?
I think above it, yeah. Oh, that's a nasty cut.
It was a headbutt, yeah. That's what I was thinking. It seemed like a clash of heads when they got into the clincher.
If it does got a huge cut, it could be ending the fight, but...
And are there differences from amateur fights to a pro fight? Because in a pro fight, this wouldn't stop the fight.
Exactly. Looks like we keep going.
Yeah. But that could also interfere in Zangana's vision, you know, the blood running. If Mikkel Emil also, you know, hits with a good right hand, it could even cut it up even more. And that could finish the fight.
Yeah. And I think it'll be even more imperative for Zangana to keep the fight on the feet, because at least now it's running down the side of the face. If they end up on the ground, it'll easily get into his eyes.
Yeah. Oh, almost connected with the leg kick.
Oh, a nut shot.
Almost payback from the headbutt.
Yeah.
But he has 5 minutes, so get ready, Mikkel Emil. No rush. You see it here in the replay.
Do we have to? Oh, I can kind of...
That's tough to see for that angle, but he really connected well, though.
You know, I don't mind not seeing that in full HD, because I kind of feel a little tingle.
Yeah. He's getting ready here, Mikkel Emil.
We're back in it.
Touching gloves already again.
Big overhand.
Yeah, but you see, trying to get into the cut of Zangana.
Oh, interesting.
Get taken down.
I'm surprised that he's going to the ground because
Good head kick.
I think that Zangana was grounded though.
I still believe up kicks are illegal in amateurs, if I'm not mistaken.
At least the referee didn't say anything to it. Not giving a warning.
Swing and a miss with that combination. Oh, jumping knee there.
Good combination here from Mikkel.
Such a kick-heavy attack as well.
Yeah. Well, he looks more comfortable in this fight than he's been in the 2 other fights he fought here at the Airtox Dominance Fighting Championships.
I'll tell you though, Zangana throwing some heat in the pocket.
Yeah, he's good at close range, where Mikkel is better at distance. And the crowds are really behind the Dane, shouting his name.
Both guys going at it right now.
Oh, both of them dipped as they threw that right hand.
Oh, good duck. Another great round from Zangana and Mikkel.
Closely contested fight, but
yes, another close round.
I would not be surprised if Mikkel Emil is ahead on the judges' scorecards.
Yeah,
could be. He seems to be more active right now,
and had really good connection with the leg kicks.
Yeah,
low, high.
Definitely the second round anyway. The second round, I feel Mikkel Emil really showed a lot of nice stuff.
But also maybe the headbutt, you know, slowed down Zangana a little bit. You know, the vision, you're swallowing on the left eye a little bit. You know, that compromises you a little bit.
And also how much of those leg kicks gonna slow him down in the 3rd round?
Yeah, also a good point.
Definitely, because they've been heavy from Mikkel, and it wasn't just a touch of legs. It was really full-blown hard kicks.
And the cage side physician taking another look at that cut and seemingly giving a thumbs up. He's probably telling him though that, hey, you gotta be careful with it because, I mean, at the end of the day, it is near the eye, and the last thing you want is like a debilitating injury because of an amateur fight.
Definitely, yeah. Getting ready for the 3rd and final round here of our 5th prelim fight.
And again, Mikkel Emil immediately goes to that leg kick. And noticeable redness on the lead leg of Zangana as well. Oh, slip. Nice counter.
Yeah, slit on the canvas, looks a little bit slippery in the middle.
Yeah. That's a big right hand connected there from Zangana though. Oh, solid jab from the Dane.
Again with the low kick.
And he really digs into it. It's not one of those slapping leg kicks. He's really, you know...
He's putting all his weight into it.
Yeah, exactly.
But Zangana still seems to be moving great, even though he received like 10, 20 kicks.
Well, I mean, Zangana trains with Kevin Mikkelsen, who was a former Thai boxer who has some of the best leg kicks in Swedish MMA. So I'm sure he's eaten a couple of those.
He should be used to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's not like he's trying to check the kicks. He just, now he got to check.
That was the first one of the fight. Late in the 3rd round.
Oh, takedown.
Mikkel shoots from takedown.
Can't get it, well.
Oh, another one to the
nut shot. This one seems worse.
Yeah, because that was with the knee, I think.
That is a shame.
Zangana isn't...
Zangana says it was to the stomach.
Let's see, maybe we can get a replay of it.
Yeah, we didn't have the proper angle. We had Emil's back to us, so...
But Mikkel isn't the kind of guy who goes down on a fake nut shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the most honorable guys in the sport. I mean, come on.
You see it here. Tough to see for that,
Yeah,
but that looked low. It looked low. Also, normally if you hit the body, you'll see some redness on Mikkel Emil, and we don't see. We have him pretty close to us, and he has no redness about his belly button, where Zangana says that he hit him.
Seems like Mikkel also got a small cut above his left eyebrow from the headbutt.
This one is definitely heavier than the leg kick he got early on. Zangana still showing that was to the body. That was definitely low.
That was definitely a low blow.
But he still has quite some time to get ready. Mikkel Emil.
Well, let's see if a Copenhagen crowd can spur him on.
Yeah, he needs some support here from the Danish fans, but he looks really in trouble here, Mikkel Emil. It was a hard shot to the groin.
Oh, and it looks like he's shaking his head at the referee. But since we have passed the halfway point of the fight, then I mean, we could go to a technical decision.
Yeah, so it goes to the judges' scorecards, right?
Yeah, they would judge the third round of the criteria up until this point where it's been stopped.
Yeah. He still got some time left.
It's tough for us to know because we have no time on our screen and no time announced in the ring. But he doesn't look ready to fight Mikkel Emil, really.
Well,
really in trouble here. The corner trying to talk to Mikkel Emil. Breathe in, breathe out. Try really to, but
and it's like, yeah, he's wearing a cuff.
Wow,
but,
he's ready. He's ready, Mikkel Emil. What a heart. What a heart from Mikkel Emil.
But it doesn't seem to be 100%.
Oh, man.
That's really heart of a lion from Mikkel Emil.
Yeah, absolutely. Another leg kick there from Mikkel Emil.
A minute and 20 seconds left of the fight. Mikkel Emil is fighting all on adrenaline right now.
Yeah.
Oh, spinning back fist.
But Zangana fighting with a sense of urgency, really pushing the pace here.
Yeah, he maybe feels that he needs to do well here in the last minute and a half to secure the win.
Also, he knows Mikkel is compromised by the nut shot, so he might as well look for the finish.
Yeah.
And maybe if Mikkel can get the takedown, that could be decisive. Doesn't get it this time.
Oh, big swing and miss there. Oh, solid body shots there from Zangana.
30 seconds left of the fight.
Ooh.
They're really giving everything they have in this fight.
Yeah.
2 overhand in a row and the body shot from Zangana.
Yeah, Zangana, this is the best we've seen from him so far. And he wants to throw down to the bitter end. Oh, come on.
Another nut shot, man. Come on. And the fight is over.
Wow. Not the way Mikkel Emil wanted this to end, with another hit to the groin for the 3rd time in the fight. A lot of boos to Zangana. He's from Sweden, not beloved, and this doesn't help him with his popularity here.
See, I didn't quite see the replay there.
Oh, it's tough to see. We'll see it here. Yeah, that was low once again. 3 times very low from Zangana. that could be a deductive point.
Yeah, that would be completely warranted to take a point there.
Yeah, but they should have done that by now if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Because 3 times in a fight, that's at least too many. Mikkel and me showing great sportsmanship, thanking for the fight. Oh, beautiful fight here from both of them. And Mikkel and Emil, great performance.
Yeah, and you know, barring those unfortunate nut shots, a great fight, fast-paced, good back and forth action. Some of the best stuff we've seen from Mikkel and Emil so far.
And I also think the judges have a tough time scoring this. Like, how do we score these rounds, you know, with the shots to the groin, you know, and headbutts. For me, it's tough. It's
been a close fight. I don't know who it's gonna go to.
I feel Mikkel really did an amazing job through 3 rounds and could get his first win. But let's see.
I don't know. They might keep going. I don't know.
Wasn't the time off? Or do we have 3 seconds left? Or
yeah, like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, something like that. But
I mean, really, what's the point in continuing the last couple seconds?
We have a couple of seconds left, I think.
Yeah, I guess because the clock wasn't stopped when Emil went down. That's why we heard the buzzer. Okay, now
he get deducted 1 point. This could be the factor that gets Mikkel the win.
Yeah, I think it might be.
And that's also because it happened with 3 seconds left of the fight.
Yeah, now Zangana recognizes behind and he goes for the kill.
Or more even though. Yeah, that's it.
And
maybe
it's over.
8 seconds left on the clock when that happened, and that deductive point could have given Mikkel the win.
I think that point is gonna make the change in who's winning this fight.
Mikkel. But Zangana isn't. He feels he had the legal strikes, but we've seen them on the replays, and they were all low. So that makes sense that he got the point deducted, and it looked a little bit strange because it looked like the fight was over, and suddenly the referee took them in again and deducted the point. But in all fairness, that was the right thing to do. 3 times in the groin, that's, as I said before, 2 times too many, and that has to take 1 point away from Zangana. But they're still voting.
Yeah, there's
the cards.
Discussion going on right now also between the referee and announcer Sebastian Bull.